Well, speaking of earnings, let's connect with the management of Venkatesh India, shall we? Talk about the strong top-line growth, the margin compression in the animal segment, and whether or not the glut situation in poultry has made a comeback. Mr. B. Venkatesh Rao, who is now joining in from Venkatesh India. Thank you for taking time out. It's been strong top-line growth. What really has aided this? And tell us a little bit more about how volumes have shaped up, sir.
I think basically everything is this time has been actually, though the prices fell down last 2 months, again it has come back, and I think basically if you see the results, they're talking about it, and 104% as the revenues have come from poultry sector. So of course oil seeds also has contributed a good amount, and then other aspects also have been doing like HP and other things. But if you see, it is 104% from the poultry sector.
Volume growth in your average realizations across product segments?
Realization in poultry, of course, has been wonderful for till now, and of course, oil seeds also been doing good. And as you see that soybean and maize prices have been stable after 1.5 months now. So I think everything is looking smooth now, right now, and I think next quarter also looks to be very interesting.
Okay, fair point. Mr. Rao, just wanted to understand what's been the average realizations that you've clocked across product segments in the quarter gone by?
This quarter, you meant to say?
Yes.
No, basically what happened is it was year ending, and everybody I think really had the thrust on the marketing, of course, and then the glut came, and then he came out of that, and particularly in the poultry sector, earnings were good, and of course for a change, the interest levels from last quarter to this quarter also, if you see, there's a variation of you have to pay less interest naturally because the overheads came down, and liabilities also came down from banks and all other things. So I would suggest that there was a good jump in automatically in the profit line there also. But otherwise, I think otherwise it is looking very smooth technologically, and I think productions, unless there is a overproduction again, it will look marginally different scenario next quarterly or next 6 monthly.
Okay, fair point. What about poultry prices in particular? Because we understand that there is a glut situation which again has hit the poultry industry in particular.
See, ma'am, it's very simple that I've been telling our competitor friends and our small and big farmers, and including we, that we should produce in parameters, layer and broiler. Again, every same story I repeat, but it is that suddenly some people find good amount of naturalism, even tendency, if you see, and then they go overgo, and then they overgrow and things like that. So I think it has happened for last again 2-3 months, but again because of the summer, the weight gains are less and things like that, so it's compensated. So automatically you can see the pricing and the consumption going, holiday season coming up and the consumption going up. But next, if you can keep up this production levels, it will be good, provided there's a seasons of festivals coming in. So naturally this ups and downs in the segment, but I think it should be smooth enough if the productions are kept in tight and according to the requirement of the market. So this is what the mantra is. One. Secondly, we should also look at some other avenues like hatching eggs, which are continuing to do good, but again I think it's slightly sliding down, but we're doing some exports also and things like that, and recently we exported to Qatar and things like that. So a lot of combination is there.
Margin performance has been a bit disappointing this time, especially in the animal health product segment. What has been the reason for this, and will we see it recover?
Particularly some products didn't click, and then we had some some issues with importation and things like that for different products and pet food and things like that. So some it'll take its own course, and given time, I think they didn't click in time, and that's how the results are showing you. But that is nothing alarming. That it will be brought back in the next 6 months. That's not an issue, in short.
Okay, thanks very much for sharing with us the outlook on the earnings in the quarter gone by, as well as the growth prospects. Venkatesh India down 2.3% at 91 in trade.